do the series a couple different ways. So if you were unfamiliar with how to cross and pass over, you can do a scarf lock series, which would look like this. You scarf lock, leaning down like this. I've got his head in the Makura position. I don't want to put my hand like this because he puts his head on the floor, he can start bridging and moving out in position. So keep his head up. I don't want to lean back because then he can push me into the armbar series. Like over the head. Come on, wake up, there you go. So I've got this lock on him. I'm not using this as a submission, though there are positions from here. I'm using it for the head and arm. So in this position here, and he's trying to get his elbow on the floor, which is cool. I finally get the arm to cross, and I put my head on, I stuff it, and then I switch my base and I lock myself up, rear naked style. Now what I want to focus on here, I'm going to lighten up a little bit, is I want my palm on my bicep. This is not on your bicep, it's on my bicep like that. So how I do that is, once I stuff, I bring the arm under and I go palm up like this. And I pull the piece up and then I slide my arm under like that. So here's breathing. Once I get there, I hold his head. I prefer that because I like to push their head in, or your own, and I get myself as low as I can. And then once I start clocking myself, there's my submission. Now, I'm not locking my bicep up. I'm not using any of that. I'm just taking away space, I'm locking the guy up, and I'm turning myself basically this way to him, which is making his head go to the side into my bicep, and I'm pushing his shoulder into him. So it's the same as when we do a leg triangle, same principle. So that's basically the head and arm triangle. You have your bicep on there, carotid on that side, their arm on the carotid on this side, and you're just basically shoving the thing home. But you need to take away space. I'm not going to choke him without speeding my hands. So I'll be locked in my rear naked position. And what I'm just going to clock. And as I clock, it's tightening this side, but I'm driving this arm in. So I'm basically doing that until he chokes. Okay? And remember, this is a strangle, but it's taking away breathing too. So how do we do this same side from a pass? Well, if I'm cross-faced to this person, so I'm on this side, we're going to do the same head and arm triangle where my biceps on this side and I'm on that side. I'm cross-faced to this guy like this. Here's on here. Get myself position here, toe goes in, I move my head down, and I'm going to then punch the arm up. Now a lot of times people will fight, and what I'll do here, I just want to show it to you guys real quick, is I'm going to actually walk his arm up like this. Once it gets to here, I get on my toes, I put all my weight on his neck, which makes you rotate over, and then I can push the arm up like this, and then I want to look forward like this. Once I get there, my arm's going to block here. Then I'm going to bite on my own wrist like that. That's how I get the lock. It's tight in my shoulders, and I keep my head in. He's going to try to bring his arm down and around. He's going to do all kinds of stuff to get his arm back out. So I want to make sure that when I get to here, and I'm here, and I walk this thing forward, and I get up, I stuff this arm under, bite him like this. So I'm just biting for now. Then we go through the sequence of passing. So as you said, I have to get over my other side. Now notice I haven't locked up the rear naked yet. Okay, so I'm like this, I'm just holding, and I'm going to go weight heavy on the shoulder, on my shoulder, heavy on his face. Knee crosses. I go to make my base, and I put my knee on the floor first before I take my leg out. Then at the transition of my leg, my other foot comes in. Then I transition 1, 2, then I lock up. Keep my head on. And it's just like that. Simple, effective, tight. So, assuming we have gotten our series all the way up and we are on the other side, which is the first one we're going to study. I've crossed over. So from I do from the scarf lock, Makura, which means pillow, to the head and arm triangle. And I passed over. Next one is going to be the chain gripping, which is when you are the smaller person. Not that you had that problem too much, but just pointing out to you. So you're the smaller person, so it's really hard for you to get locked up. When you're grabbing your seat, something like that, you're going to actually, this is called a chain grip or an S grip. So same series, I'm here, I stuff, I block, I lay on the ground, I chain grip like this. Then I'm bringing this elbow in, and then I'm going to be pulling with this hand. I'm going to be pulling my arm into him. But I have to get that same torque on his neck, that same crank, for lack of better terminology. So cranking the neck has you pushing the head over. When your body's doing it, it's not considered a crank. So I'm in that same position. I can't lock up. So I chain grip, elbow close to me. I don't want it under me. I just want it close to me like this. And then I'm going to bring my head down. I'm looking at the floor. My body's going to switch. I'm going to put my knee against him like this. And what's going to happen is I'm going to be pulling back with this hand. I'm pulling this arm under, which is driving my body in as the opposite. And I'm pushing his hip away with my knee. So I'm like this. And push him away. And I push the piece in too. Same mechanism. Okay. So you have the scarf one. Okay, scarf locked, Makura. Okay, I'm sitting forward so you can't take me down. I'm not sitting like this, that's going to get you swept. So I'm sitting like this. And I get the arm, I'm going to attack it, maybe flops the arm toward my face or something like that. And then I stuff and block. Okay, and I clap, something to get myself positioned. Switch my base, lock up, down, head down, down, down. So my body's down, not just my head down. My whole body needs to slide down. And I'm working my way out to the outside. Then we learn how to cross over, and you can get with the senior partner to help you cross over. So we're going to go all the way, it's called jumping ship. We go from that side all the way across, so my body's flat on this outside. And then the other one is the same series here. I clasp, I switch base, I chain grip, elbow under, my head goes to the floor. I put my knee against him, and I'm basically kicking him away from me as I pull this back and puts in the choke grab. Last one is generally reserved for competition. It's also reserved for loudmouth blue belts who think they know everything when I go to their academy and I do this to them, so remind them and all that. So, as I taught earlier, there's a pass sequence. You don't need the pass sequence, but it's the best to do it here. Because people will defend. So I'm here, I got the series, I stuffed, bam, I stuffed thing, I get locked up, I'm starting to cross, and I go to here and he defends by answering the phone. Okay? So now I can't use the submission the way I want, but everything's locked up. I'm perfect, man. So what happens is I go to the other side, I get my foot like this, I put my shin on the floor, and I use this to lift myself up, and I bring this knee into my armpit. And it goes right in the sternum, and then I just drop my weight down like that. Just put my sternum down like that. I get my submission called the impaler. Okay? Now on that one, be nice with each other. I don't want my whole leg down on him. I want to bring as high as I can get it. I want just my kneecap. Lift my foot up, and I'm putting that weight. I'm stabbing him right in the chest. It sucks. Okay? But that's when they're defending, or if you're competing and you just want the gold medal quick, you just put the impaler in, okay? Forget the head arm triangle. Just stab him in the stomach. It's legal. Okay? It's considered a pressure submission. Okay? Any questions? Are we all good? All right, hands up.